What's up? I'm a Reiki Master Teacher and Intuitive, and today we have a special healing session. It is all about choosing to be free. So if you're new to the community, welcome, babies. This is your nightly self-care routine. Okay, you do what you need to do in the space. Okay. So what does that mean? That means you can participate in the healing, or you can fall asleep, or you can just set this aside as you participate in other self-care practices and let the video play. Thanks. So if you're new to the community, welcome back, babies. This is your nightly self-care routine, or welcome. My bad. Welcome. And for all my returning babies, welcome back. Mama loves you. Okay, so let's just breathe in and out. In and out here. In and out. So we start our session off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer, it's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a collective and as a community. And because consent matters, to have your permission to say a prayer. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this, okay? Bring your hands to heart. Breathe in and out. Let's go. Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please allow us to connect to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. So, do you ever feel stuck in life? Do you ever feel like, how do I get out of this? Fill in the blank. Well, a large part is choosing to be free, and also realizing how much power we have within us. Sometimes we go through things in which we do not have the power, but there will inevitably have or turn into a moment where we do have agency and power. And if we never learned how to harness that, we can quickly not connect to the amount of power that we have. So, if you're ready to move on, ready to move past things that no longer serve you, you no longer connect with, doors there, opens up a lot of opportunities, opens up a lot of things that will bring us a lot of wisdom. You can have whatever it is you need to have. You can build whatever it is that you want to build. But just because you have freedom doesn't mean you actually know how to enjoy it. Life is worth enjoying. Life is for enjoying. So freedom also means you get to celebrate now. You get to celebrate the little wins. You get to celebrate who you are today, as opposed to this constantly changing goalpost of who you want to become. The celebration starts now. The confidence starts now. The enjoyment for life starts now. You do not have to continue to live in a state of fear, anxiety, depression, all of those things. You can right now enjoy your life now. I will be very real with you. The path to that freedom looks different for everybody. Sometimes it's focusing on medical health. Sometimes it's focusing on your interpersonal relationships. Sometimes it's focusing on your self-love and your self-confidence and growth. It's going to look different for everybody. So there's no one size fits all. But it might be pretty amazing to find out that what you feel like you've been wanting to get to, wanting to grow to, actually was closer, more in reach than you may have known, more accessible than you may have known. You may have not known it, but it's more accessible than you may have known. Isn't that an amazing thing to have? If you caught me on IG, which I go live on IG and we just have chats, I was talking about that amazing energy of just stepping into yourself, stepping into this path, stepping into this freedom, stepping into who you want to be and what you're going to build in this life. And it looks different for each person. But on IG, I was talking about how, I would go down the nutrition rabbit hole. I go down the nutrition rabbit hole here too. But how each person, what they feel is anxiety and depression, which is anxiety and depression, can come from many things. We know that it can come from emotional, mental, traumatic situations. But it also, as I've been talking about over and over again, can come from vitamin deficiencies. I think an easy one to understand is if you get seasonal depression based off of the changing of the seasons. What is that linked to? That's linked to less vitamin D. Wow. So if you're telling me that if that didn't happen, you would still be feeling great, is that not an amazing realization to have? That there are many ways in which you can get to a state of yourself with your soul's purpose. Find great meaning. Find great meaning. Find great meaning in find great meaning in it all. In all of it. And free yourself. So freeing this path, allowing this opening to happen, freeing yourself, allowing this space to be free, 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 free yourself. And step into that. How do you feel? What came up for you today? How are you feeling? Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Keep showing up for yourself. It is amazing the power that you have. It is amazing the access that you have to infinite power and potential. Just continue to show up for yourself. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I hope you feel a sense of freedom and that you felt like